Hey guys, Sean Sampson here, and today I'm going to do a commentary on a girl who did a commentary on Lance 1000's rant on Teen Titans Go. Now, you know a lot of people hate Teen Titans Go. Well, apparently this girl is just acting like a fanboy or fangirl towards Teen Titans Go. So without further ado, let's get started.
You know what? I decided to come back to the community ever since for like 2 years since I did a commentary. I got to ask, why do so many people bitch at Teen Titans Go? Sure, it's not like the original show, but was that necessary to make such a big deal over it? Also, why does this video have only 21 likes when most of its other videos have more dislikes?
If you want to know the reasons as of why people hate Teen Titans Go, let me tell you why. Maybe it has something to do with it being stupid and idiotic, and it has something to do with the characters seeming out of character, and the show became idiotic. And also because the creators of the show admitted that they never watched a full episode of the original. That's why so many people hates it. So you're nitpicking about the haters of a show that you probably like.
All right. You hear me talk about this show practically as much as I talk about Cartoon Network. You heard me talk about it in my Cartoon Network rant and in my top 10 worst Cartoon Network shows. And I don't really say much about why I hate it because I don't like the humor or it's stupid. So here's my full rant on it, and here's some more reasons why I hate this show. So let's get started, shall we?
Huh, that sounds pretty similar to my Good Luck Charlie in my top 15 worst Disney shows that I explained why I hate Good Luck Charlie. Huh. That sounds pretty similar.
I know that a lot of people, when this show was first announced, thought, alright, the Teen Titans are coming back. But a lot of people, including myself, have been disappointed in this show. The first reason why a lot of people, including myself, do not like this show is because a lot of people were expecting it to be like the original show. However, it came out as like a comedy show, which is hardly like the original show.
Well, no shit, it's a comedy spin-off. It's not supposed to be like the original show.
But here's the thing, the comedy doesn't work on Teen Titans Go. So that means that Teen Titans Go humor is stupid. I mean, that's what these two shows do. They mix in comedy and seriousness.
Don't believe me? Look at Tenchi and Tokyo, for example. People criticize it because it's not like the original Tenchi Muyo. Well, it's a fucking spin-off. Of course it's gonna be different for the original Tenchi Muyo, and same thing with I Tenchi Muyo as well.
The original show had a lot of action, a gritty art style, and some comedy mixed in. That was what a lot of people were expecting it to be like. And if you like this show, good for you. This is just my opinion on it. However, in my mind at least, making Teen Titans a comedy show is a bad idea. Also, I'm not really a big fan of the characters. They don't seem as likable as the original characters, at least in my opinion, and they seem like kind of jerks, at least in my opinion.
That's how the show is since it got so many hates from fans. According to the plot, it shows how the Teen Titans are dealing with their problems when they're not saving the world, and it doesn't even follow of the original series. That's the whole point of this show.
But Lance says that the show mixes in comedy and with action. I mean, just like this show, they mix in comedy with action. And yes, the show I'm talking about is also a great show. Oh yeah, and by the way, everybody doesn't hate the show just because it changes. We hate the show because it's stupid It's idiotic and stupid.
Now, the first character I'm going to talk about is Robin. Now, Robin in this show is intensely annoying, at least in my opinion. He acts like a third grader and just doesn't act nearly as mature as he did in the original show.
Oh yeah, let's not forget about his obsession over Slade in the original Teen Titans. Could that be considered immature of him for that as well?
Okay, I will have to agree with Lance on this point, because Robin acts so immature in this show nowadays. I mean, he just won't shut his yap. I mean, seriously, why can't you understand that?
Like, dumped his friends in a volcano, like all the other Titans in a volcano. Then they came back as ghosts. Then Beast Boy just says, "Ha ha, I gotcha!"
Did you even watch the full episode? If you pay more attention, while the Teen Titans are trying to stop Beast Boy from jumping into a volcano, Cyborg became a ghost for getting killed by a mountain lion, Robbie became a ghost from falling off, and Raven and Starfire became a ghost for getting annihilated by a laser beam. The reason Beast Boy did that is because the others pranked him into thinking he is a ghost, which he knew this by now near the end.
Are you serious, dude? I mean, Lance just explained what the episode was. I mean, Beast Boy is unlikable in the episode because he just tricked Starfire into thinking that he's a ghost. Well, do you know why they pranked him? Because, you know, Beast Boy pranks Starfire. Yeah, but still, here's the thing. Beast Boy is so unlikable in the episode, and I really hate him in the episode. So yeah, pay more attention! And also, they wanted to get back at Beast Boy for pranking Starfire. Can't you understand that? Can you pay attention?
The next character I'm going to talk about is Cyborg. Now, Cyborg in this show is just about as immature as Beast Boy in this show. There was this one episode which, at the beginning, they both wrecked up the entire Teen Titans headquarters and called it Indoor Rodeo Time. I don't really think there are too much differences between Cyborg and Beast Boy in this show. However, I do think Cyborg is just a little rowdier.
Rowdier? What do you mean exactly by that? If you're gonna make your point, just make sure that it makes sense. I'm seriously confused on what you're trying to say about Cyborg.
Yeah, that makes you a hypocrite since I can't even understand your voice, but I'm going to explain the flaws. Lance 1000 said that Cyborg was much louder than Beast Boy. Well, let me give you the explanations of why he's complaining about Starfire being a jerk. Is because in 3 episodes, Starfire was getting mad over nothing. In episodes like the date, whatever the next episode is, where they lose Silky, and Second Christmas. So that means that's why Lance is complaining about Starfire being a jerk. Pay attention next time.
The last character I'm going to talk about from this show is Raven. Now, Raven in the original show was basically like a goth type character, but now she's a brony. Yes, which is a dark character in the original show, and in the comics, in this show, she watches a show which is resemblant to My Little Pony. Now, if you like My Little Pony, good for you. However, the idea of her being a brony does not near come to her original character idea.
I know this is coming from the girl who's 9 to MLP, but Raven's voice actress Taylor Strong voiced as Twilight Sparkle. I do admit, when I first watched the first episode, I'm really confused on why Raven's into MLP in this show. But now, I understand that even characters from shows can't be a fan of something they really like, just like people in real life. I don't see what's the problem with that, and to quote Nanan, it's called a pop culture reference.
Okay, I will have to agree with you there, because anybody can like whatever they like, so yeah, you're lucky, but this video, it does not come close to being good. I am not kidding. So let's continue, shall we?
Even though she's not as immature as Robin or Beast Boy or Cyborg in this show, she is still pretty huge jerk at some points in this show. Like, she's really mean to Starfire and Beast Boy to the point where it just seems cruel.
Since when is Raven mean to Starfire in the show? They're more like close friends since Raven doesn't really get annoyed by her. And Beast Boy, she gets annoyed by the way he acts, but she secretly had a crush on him.
Lance said that at some points that Raven could be a jerk to Beast Boy and Starfire. Can't you even pay a little attention? I mean, he said that Raven could be a jerk at times. Can't you listen? Oh my gosh.
Other than that, Beast Boy is attracted to her and often flirts with her. How in the heck did you not know this?
Now, one last thing about the characters. Now, a lot of the villains were kept in from the original show. Slade was left out, and at least personally, I think that's a little unfair because Slade was the main villain in the original show.
I know Ronnie already said this, but the reason why Slade is not in Teen Titans Go is because he's too serious to be in a comedy spin-off like that.
But Lance said that he's the main villain. I mean, seriously, that's like having SpongeBob without Plankton, or even having, you know, Frozen without Hans or something. So yeah, what's your point? What? Is he too serious to be in a comedy show? Or are you just too ignorant?
Even though there are cameos of him in a few episodes and it's rumored for him to make an appearance in season 2 of this show, it's still not confirmed that he has a role in there.
Now that I've pretty much talked about all the main characters in this show, now I'm going to review a few episodes that I've seen in this show.
You know what? Since the rest of this rant was just him reviewing few of the episodes, which is not necessary for it, I've decided to end this video here. So, what do I have to say about this video is that over-criticized spin-offs are considered unrelated to the franchise they're from. Now if you excuse me, here's Culturally Dancing for you guys.
You know what? I'm just gonna end the video here. This video is awful. It's horrendous. This video is actually worse than Coolio Swag's commentary on Ben Rant's Cartoon Network Part 3. Although it's not as bad as Dark Sonic 297's rant on being harassed on the Miiverse, but you'll all know what I think of that video. Anyways, she's basically being a fangirl of Teen Titans Go. I don't mind if people are fans of the show, but if somebody tries to defend it, that shows that she's trying to be a fangirl of Teen Titans Go. So, this video gets a 1 out of 10. And yes, my opinion did change on Julio Swag's commentary on Ben Rand's Cartoon Network Part 3. It gets a 1 out of 10, meaning it's the worst commentary on Ben Looney ever. It's still the worst commentary on Ben Looney ever. So, without further ado, my next commentary will be another commentary on Shannon. Let's see what he did next time on Sean Sampson out.